It started with the whisper I wasn't supposed to hear. "He's sleeping, come fast." Her voice, low, urgent, breathless. I lay still, eyes closed, heartbeat slowing, not speeding. That voice didn't belong to someone calling the police. It belonged to someone inviting chaos. My wife stepped into the hallway, phone still pressed to her cheek. I heard the front door unlock, deliberate, quiet. Then, silence. It's strange how quickly the body adapts when death feels close. How you can feel your skin tighten like it knows something your heart won't admit. 5 shadows moved across the wall. Baseball bat, knife, gloves. Not robbers, killers. But they didn't expect what came next. They didn't expect to see that tattoo. Ink burned into my shoulder, covered for years by the weight of family and lies. One of them whispered, "Back the fuck out. That's Black Ops, he's marked." They ran. Not all of them made it. They took my son. And now, they know my secret. I told the police what I had to, a break-in, no one recognized them. My son's missing. My wife's devastated. But I saw the flicker in her eyes when she asked if they mentioned anything about me. No, they didn't. But I had questions of my own. Why unlock the door? Why whisper? Why now, when I just got cleared to return to private life? She wept in front of the officers, played the perfect victim. But she never asked the right question. Not, "Where's our son?" Not, "Why would they do this?" But, "How much do they know?" And then, the text. Sent by accident. Maybe, maybe not. "He'll kill us if he finds out. You said he wouldn't be home." From an unknown number, to her phone. She turned pale, said it was spam, some bot. I nodded, said I believed her. I didn't speak much that week, didn't sleep either. She started avoiding me, and I started watching her. I moved with precision, planted the software, cloned her cloud, accessed messages she thought deleted. I read every word exchanged with the man she swore she hadn't seen since college, the one who used to send her poems at 2 a.m. Now he was calling her baby and telling her, "We're so close, just keep him calm." She sent photos, floor plans, schedules, and one chilling message: "You'll know he's asleep when the hallway light is off." It wasn't just betrayal, it was coordination. I called in a favor from a friend, someone who owed me for keeping his name off a list overseas. He accessed surveillance from the street, license plates, faces. One of them, ex-military, dishonorably discharged. Used to brag about being harder than Black Ops. They didn't take my son to ransom him. They took him to hurt me, to control me, to break what they could never become. The last piece came through on a Tuesday, a tracker I had placed in her car. She drove to an address across state lines, a cabin. Inside, my son, alive, unharmed, playing video games with him. The man from her past, the one she swore off. I didn't burst in, didn't storm the place. I watched from the tree line, then drove back, home before her. I placed the evidence, photos, messages, maps on the kitchen table. When she walked in, she froze. Her eyes darted, hands trembled. I pointed to one image, her, smiling, holding my son's hand like it meant nothing. "I know everything," I said. She fell to her knees, begged, swore it was just about money, about fear. I didn't blink, didn't speak, just walked away. 2 nights later, I invited them both to dinner. She thought I wanted to reconcile. He thought I didn't know who he was. I served wine, watched them sweat, then turned on the screen behind me. Surveillance footage. Her voice. "He's sleeping, come fast." Then the photos, then the messages, then the last slide. My son's new passport. New name, new guardianship documentation, signed by me, approved by court, sealed by law. She stood, screamed, he lunged. I stepped back. 2 officers entered. I nodded. No charges, just removal. A restraining order. They'd never see him again, not without a judge, not without me present, not ever. And the last thing I said before walking out, now you get to sleep with the lights off, wondering when I'll come back. I watch my son sleep now, peacefully, no guards, no locks, just trust. He doesn't know what his mother did. He doesn't have to. He only knows I was there when it mattered, and that's all that counts. As for her, she moved cities, changed numbers, probably looks over her shoulder when it's dark. Good. I didn't need revenge. I needed peace, and I got it. Because sometimes, the most terrifying thing in the world is a man who says nothing and disappears, after proving he saw everything.